Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back with our March month in review. So, you know, I had hoped to get this up yesterday. Had planned to, went and saw the doctor, went through basically physical therapy, and came home. My husband came home. We were sitting talking. He was going to work on some work he had, and I was going to start filming. And we were both sitting in our chairs with our feet up. And lo and behold, a storm came in badly, a big storm, and we lost power for hours. Okay, that's not a big deal, except for the fact that we were both sitting with our feet up in electric chairs that could not be closed. So, with my right knee as bad as it is, we both looked at each other and said, well, this is what my husband said. This was so funny. He goes, well, I didn't even fully recline and get comfortable. I was like, well, that's a good point. But anyways, so I'm just grabbing some beautiful green checkered houndstooth type paper. You grab whatever you'd like. And also, if you have not used this yet, you can use this. This is one that I tore. And so I thought, well, I can use that again if I need to. Or I'll show you some other things. But it was hours. I do mean hours. And finally, I thought, I had a flashlight next to me, so we were okay that way. There were just all kinds of things going on. And I'm just going to put some paper behind that, a plain paper, and then I can write on that, or this is just a sticky note I have in my stash. I could use that. I might, I'm not sure yet. But let me get these two down. But I finally was able to get up, and it took me quite a while because usually those chairs will tip when you have to scooch down to go out. And it was trying to tip. Plus, I'm trying to fish up underneath my chair to get my shoes. And I'm, of course, my right knee, there's no way I could do that. But praise God, my left leg could do it, even though it's still pretty bad. But I get my shoes, etc. We're good to go. But it was just kind of one of those well, that wasn't what we planned at all. So, anyways, oh yeah, yikes. But we didn't have electricity, like I said, for hours and hours. They got it up in, at a reasonable amount of time, what they had originally thought. But I am going to put some fun things on this side to decorate it and a little bit on the bottom. And I brought out this, and this is beautiful as well. And I think I'm just going to come down with that. But it was still one of those things in the end where we just kind of looked at each other and going, well, that's weird. So, I mean, oh, goodness, because we never, that early, sit down together. But it was pouring rain, and we thought, well, we'll just sit here and talk. And we were both totally exhausted. I was completely sore. Everything hurt on me. Sometimes that happens. And you come home, and you're just like, wow. And I was already in so much pain before I went. And then we did, exercises to come home with, all that stuff for me to work on at home. And anyways, at that point, I was just laughing what are the odds? What are the odds? And so, anyways, it was just so funny. I mean, we just had to laugh. But it did make it frustrating when it came time to get everything filmed for you guys. So I'm so sorry I wasn't here. I wanted to be here. I planned to be here. And the Lord had a different plan. So I am going to go ahead while I'm doing my month in review here. I am going to put some things here. I'm not sure I'm going to put that sticker yet. I'm not sure, but I have it. And I thought it looked really cute with all that. So I thought I could kind of layer it up there. And that I might still do that. So, or I could even, let me see. I could layer it down here at the bottom too. Maybe I'll do that because that's kind of what you don't expect, right? So anyways, and remember, these are just cuts, paper in your kit that I cut for you guys, and you can just have fun. I did get some kits mailed yesterday, some today, and I do want you guys to know there are still plenty of kits left. If anybody's still interested, and remember, it doesn't have to be used as a planner. You can use it for a journal. You can make it as a gift. You can make, what a lovely Mother's Day thing. I know. So anyways, it's fun. It's so cute. If you want to go back, look at the April kits. You are very welcome to. I am going to grab a little bit more paper. Let me see. Anyways, so we had to kind of chuckle last night because we just thought it was just too funny. I'm sorry. It just was. We just both laughed and felt so silly, but I love that one. I'm going to save that for memory keeping. So when I'm talking about kind of outfitting this side, I am really outfitting this for like my favorite picture for the month. And that's what I was thinking. So month in review, I'll give my list. And then here I'm going to use like one of my favorite pictures for this month. And it's probably going to be all the garden because we've worked so hard getting that in. And I was out there today trying to get, you know, things cleaned up from the rainstorm. So the winds weren't as high as probably they could have been. They were high. At one point I thought we're going to have hail. That sounds like hail. But ended up not being. So I'm going to scooch this up so I can journal about the picture here. And I haven't decided the picture yet, but I will. I will. So I'm trying to remember if this is a sticker. It is, I think. Let me see. Anyway, so it was just, it really was kind of one of those, oh goodness, it was funny. But it gave me a chance to kind of catch up with text with people. We have some friends that are sick, and I was checking on them, and he's funny. He's fun. There's just no other way. He's just funny. So, and I'm going to put this up here, that pretty egg, and then I'll put my picture and I'll journal here. You have to excuse my nails. They are covered in ink. I apologize. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. And I do think I like it down here. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then that's how quick and easy. So this is ready for a picture. This is ready for a month in review. And that's it. So, he was making me laugh, and they're in their 80s. And then just different things. I was trying to catch up with people. And so, all right. And I appreciate your patience, guys. I really, really do. And if you don't know, I don't think I've shared this. A dear friend of mine is sick, very sick with cancer. You guys have been praying for her for quite a while. And she got put into hospice here recently. And so that news came at the time my family member was sick, and it was just, it was tough. I'm not going to lie. So I thank you guys for your patience. I thank you guys for your understanding. The family member is good, and we are so grateful, and we are so thankful to God. And I'm just cutting the top off of this cute little ornament because we've got a little guy there. I'm going to put it up here because it says Happy Easter. I will be making a trip down to where she is because she asked me, you know, if you're in the area, come by and see me. And so she just got put into hospice, and she's a very important person from a time in my life. And I'm just really, really sad. And she went through a lot in her walk and was very much hurt in a very difficult situation. Somebody who used the church in the wrong way. And so I have to believe, God willing, she knows the Lord. And and I'm just going to go be her friend and hold her hand and love her. And so I couldn't get into all of that with you guys. So I'm just going to use some Tombow Mono glue here. And then I'm just going to set it in it and let it sit overnight. And then I will have this to put up here to mark that page. So anyways, and if you don't like what that looks like, you can come back with your washi and or a sticker and just cover that one little thing. And I'm going to just cover it with a little bit of washi. And that's all you have to do. And it will kind of help secure that while it dries, and then you're set. So here is that. Isn't that cute? Whoops, without that. All right, so gotta quit moving it around so it'll dry. I'm gonna set that back up here. Okay, so that is how quick you've made a bookmark. If you're doing it with me, you have paper for you to put your favorite picture of the month and then your month in review. So I need to pre through my month in review. The one thing I will say that I'm so grateful for is, I'm going to put month in review here. And it's going to be hard for y'all to see, but I like it kind of like that. It's just kind of a way for me to include both pages. I may come back with a banner, we'll see, but I'm just doing this for you guys very quickly. And then I'm going to just list them, 1, 2, 3. So the number one thing I'm so grateful for is our gardens. Our gardens are, and they're basically all in. I'll just be adding seeds here, adding a plant here, things like that. Porch is done. The new prayer garden is done, except for the pots have to be moved on. There may be a few more pots that will be planted, but that's not a big deal. And they're big, massive molasses tubs. So, literally for cows. Yeah, they go lick it. And then we can buy the tubs for $3. Put holes in the bottom, put rock or branches or whatever in the bottom, and just make, and just layer it. It's so great. And then that's it. I know, that's it. I know, it's that easy. So, all right, our gardens are in. Kitchen is in progress. So I'll kind of keep working on that. On my own is in progress. So if you guys haven't figured it out, the family member that was ill was my husband. My husband is okay. He's healthy. So that was out of respect for his privacy, is in good health, we found out. So it was just a severe allergic reaction. So, and that's okay. It won't happen again, I reassure you. Okay. And then I also now know exactly the protocol if this were to ever happen again, either allergic reaction or if it were ever the heart. So this was a really good, scary, but good dry run. So, all right, so there's that. And then what else has been going on? I was thinking there was one other thing. Sorry, guys. I've kind of started this PT kind of, my PT. So physical therapy. And that is so good. My husband started one for his back, and his is on an app through his work, which we thought I could use. And now mine is through our chiropractor, who also did sports medicine. So I literally went yesterday, spent a long time there, and she demonstrated tons of exercises, and I videoed them. So yes. Okay, that's where I'm at. I am super happy with March. There is more to be listed, of course, but some of that's kind of private. So, but I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave it just like that. Add my picture, favorite picture of the month, my month in review. All right, guys, I am also going to combine the second or the next part of this. It'll be in the, it would have been for this Friday. So it would be our April goal setting. So I'm going to skip a 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to come here. And I'm going to work on my April goal setting. And then the reason I'm skipping pages is for memory keeping. Yes, and I'm going to go back and journal about some of this stuff. Yes, I am. All right, so for this, I'm doing all gold with maybe a splash of color. We'll see. So I pulled this just in case. I also have the gold sunflowers. We'll see. I might or might not use that. Anyways, I just decided it's going to be gold, gold, gold. Okay. And then I'll share with you what I'm thinking. So, all right. Now, I'm going to have a hard time with that rubber band. Let me see. That holds in one of the other books. I could take this out, but I don't want to use your time up that way. So I'm just going to leave it. I think I can work around it. And I'm just going to lightly glue this. Now, you're probably thinking, well, hey, you're going to be using sticky notes so you can put them in March and then you can move them to April. Yes, I am. And then you know what I'm going to do with this page? I have this pre-done for, yes, you guessed it, memory keeping. So as you move your goals to the next month, because this isn't something you're just going to sit down and write. You're going to take your time. You're going to work at it. You're going to think on it. You're going to do all that. Now, isn't it great that I used glue? Because I can pick this up and adjust it because it's not quite straight. But the great thing is you now have a pre-done page for memory keeping. And that is, oh, it's perfectly there. Okay, perfect. We're done. I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. Let me get this on top. It'll help hold it down. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to, I've got my two fancy schmancy ladies. I've got a gold rose. Yes, it is gold on gold on gold. And then I have gold hearts. I know. And you're probably thinking that is way too much. It is. I'm not going to lie. It is. But it's fun. Okay, so I'm going to put down one, sorry guys, 2 and 3. So I'm going to use all 3 with my gold sticky note. All right, I love this. It's just way too much fun. Okay, so I'm going to let that kind of veer a little bit over to the right. Hang with me. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put that down. I think I'm going to put that over here. And maybe that'll kind of give this a little balance with color. Maybe I should put that there. We'll see. Now, these ladies can totally fit on here, however we want them to go. But I think what I'm going to do is put one like that and then one like that. So I'll have 2, and when I lift this up, it'll all tie together. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, I'm going to also take my gold letters. I know, it's obnoxious, but that's okay. I'm going to put my goals. All right, so just something simple. And if you don't want it to be perfect, you can just do them wonky, and it works beautifully. So I'm going to do this one with lowercase and uppercase. And I'm just going to kind of squish them together. And it's just going to be fun because when I lift this up, it'll just go right in the next planner. So, how much fun is that? All right, we don't waste anything here. We use the whole buffalo, okay? All right, so goals, there's that. And here's an S. All right, so almost centered, not perfect, but we could easily cut out one of these and tap it onto the end. And that's what I think I'm going to do. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's easier to cut it on the paper. Let the paper be it'll stabilize it, and that'll make it nicer and easier to cut. We don't have to fussy cut it. We can just rough cut it and just try to see how, what's going to be that it would just still keep that white border. And we got it. Okay, so there's that. And now I think I'm just going to do it like that. Maybe? Yeah. Or wait, do I want to do it like that? Nope. All right, everybody's got their way. You do it your way. I'm totally good with mine. There we go, goals. Okay, we are keeping it short and simple. Don't make it hard. Please don't. If you do, you may not do it. And that's the whole point. Now, you could put May goals. You could put whatever you think. And I could even come down here and put May. And maybe that's what I'll do. Why not? Okay. And just to keep it small, I am just going to go all lowercase. I know. What? And you know what? The best thing to do, I'm not doing what I teach. Start with the last letter because we're at the bottom here. So I'm going to have to, drop it up some. So anyways, so we're getting this done. May goals. And, all right. And then, all right, here we go. And I got the M on my finger. I knew I was doing something wrong. Okay, goals. And there's May. I'm good with that. Now, when I get my other planner for May, oh no, we're doing April. What am I thinking? Oh gosh, sorry guys. I'm not tired. So when we came home yesterday and we were stuck in our chairs, and I didn't want to undo my back because I had been, I will use the A. So I kind of sat still because I thought, oh, it'll be done quick. I'm not going to throw my back out just to, to get up. Wait a minute. So I fell asleep. It was wonderful. Except guess what? I couldn't go to sleep last night. It did not behoove me to take a nap. So, anyways, my husband, out like a light, though he'd had a nap, I cannot do that. I am terrible at that. So I was definitely awake for quite a while late last night. Yep. So, yeah, that's why I try not to take day naps. If I'm going to take a nap, it's got to be before, got to be awake by like 3:30 in the afternoon, or I won't sleep at night. Okay, so we're going backwards. And yes, how many of you can say the alphabet backwards? I know, I can too. And it's not hard if you just think about it, but yeah, for some, I don't know how that became a thing, except for, if you've been maybe doing something that you didn't want to do. I'm going to let that P just hang over, and I'm not going to worry about it. April, there we go. So there's our April goals. I am going to put this lovely lady down, and then I'm going to get this other side of the paper. And so when this gets lifted up and moved into the other, we have a pre-decorated 2-page spread for pictures. Yes. How much fun is that? So, yes. And I like her on gold. I like it. How cute is that? Let me get this put down. And in the meantime, it matches beautifully. So, but, all right. Now, for this next month, you need to be thinking, what are your goals for April? I am super excited to bring back in a little bit of my Heart Cries Home in our, working through everything. And yes, there's going to be little gnomes picking out, and I don't mind. I think it's great. I just put cute stuff out in the gardens that were little gnomes from the Dollar Tree. So yeah. Anyways, by the way, I did say there's more April kits. There are. Please feel free to email me, josephinesdesigns.com@gmail.com. If you wonder what's in the April kit, go back, take a look at that. I posted that yesterday, I believe. No, Tuesday. And what was I going to say? And I forgot to say, you guys remember, I pre-round, pre-cut, pre-do everything for you. And this 1 month, I didn't cut, I cut part of it, but not all of it on one page because I wanted you guys to decide how you want to use it. So, all right. How cute is that? You've got the gold. You still have that. It'll all tie together. And, I mean, you probably don't think gnomes do, but I think it's kind of fun. It's fun for me. Anyways, I feel like this is a lot of fun. I enjoy this, and it just makes me happy. But if you would like a kit, just let me know. I could come this way. And if you don't want your gnomes to show, just put a little bit of that washi on there. And you don't have to see them, but I have 2 there, so I like them. All right, that's it. Now, all I have to do is lift this up and put that in my April kit. All right, friends, so goal making. Let's talk about this. What are your spiritual goals? I'm going to kind of take a different approach. I've been working on lots of amazing things, and I'm going to challenge you to keep it to 3 things. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. What are your health goals? Personal health. For me, exercise. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And for my spiritual, I have some online workshops that I want to make sure I get completed, and they're Christian workshops. And then I also have my Bible study that I've had to miss for 2 weeks, and I want to be present for that because of all the doctors and all the testing and everything. So my health, my exercises, and she was giving me physical therapy to do that will build up muscles to help compensate for some of like my bad knee and things like that, because my back keeps going out as well. My my home goals. Okay. And we're going to tie in prayer this month and my Heart Christ Home. So any of you that haven't seen that, you can go back and watch that video series that I did, that we all did in a Bible study. I put my Christ. Okay, my home, my Heart Christ Home. Sorry. I know. And we are focusing on love. So my Heart Christ Home. Okay. Home. Okay. And then for my health, I am focusing more on cleaner eating, which I eat very clean, but I want to kind of eliminate some things. Now, I will say we do have some treats, some keto type treats for this next weekend because it's, it's Easter weekend. And we used to literally just eat those sugar marshmallows by the handful. Yeah, I know. The little chicks and the bunnies. Yes. Okay. So cleaner eating, and I want to work on bread. Making not break. A keto bread. I was going to say keto. I know, trying to make 2 words in one. Okay, bread. So I want to work on mastering it. And you may not think that's health, but for me, if I see it as a health goal, I will get it done. All right. And then my home, will come back to that, and we'll talk about the April plan. So you know the scripture emphasis. I shared that before. I also want to list my garden goals. And I want to continue. I want to set up a watering system. For my porch and my prayer garden, I want to continue planting, and mainly seeds. I'm going to put seeding. So, and then third, I'm going to leave that blank, and I'll think of something. I have tons of garden goals. So, all right. And then, so I talked about my home. I talked about, hold on, I'm going to go back because I'm kind of blanking out. I had it all. I thought, oh, I'm not going to pull my notes out. I know what I'm going to do. Are you laughing? Yes, please laugh. So I got nutrition, garden, kitchen. Okay. And so far we've done the kitchen. We've done our bathrooms. I am going, let's see here. Okay. And then I have work, which it is tax month. So there will be lots of tax, tax work. That's all I'm going to say. What my portion is different. Okay, 2, I need to get some financial done for us, and that is work for me. And then 3rd, and then I've got some Josephines. And if I can get internet working consistently, I'll be working on the website this month. I have just not had internet. Isn't that amazing? And then lastly, I'm going to put camper. I didn't get anything done in the camper this last month. Definitely everything got shifted. The kitchen didn't get finished, that kind of a thing. So for the camper, I need to organize. Excuse me, I swallowed air. Organize and declutter and prep for a trip. We have yet to get out on a trip in it, and we've got to. Whew. There we go. All right, because as soon as we're done with tax season, I want us gone. I'm done. I want a break. We used to always camp in the spring. It was my favorite time to camp, and we haven't camped since my dad died, and it's just since before they died, and I'm ready to go. And even just a spring trip. We didn't even get our anniversary trip this year, so. And then I'm going to plan camping. So this is a goal, and it doesn't kind of fit. I mean, I'm going to prepare for a trip, and I'm going to plan a camping trip. And I'm going to leave this one completely open. This, if I have 10 things on here, I'm good with that. So in your goal setting, it's great to stick to 3 main things, but it's also good to have like a dream sheet that it gets itemized, it gets broken down, however you want it to be. So, all right, now on the home goal for April, I think our next on the list, I think it is our bedroom, closets, all of that. So, I'm trying to think, January, February, March. Did we already do our bedrooms? No, we did bathroom. Okay, because we start off easy. I still have a lot to do in my bedroom, so pick. It may be a spare bedroom. Just in the home, we're going to focus on bedrooms. So you may have a spare bedroom. You may have your bedroom. You may have your children's bedrooms. So for me and my bedroom, I want to clean carpets. I've done every drawer, all my shoes, all my everything. I just still need to do my closet. So every time I got ready to do my closet with my knee out, my back hurts. And so I literally went yesterday and she was like, there is not one place on your back that is not out. Lower, each shoulder, everything, spine. It was like, well, I knew it hurt. And she was like, yes. So, and she was able to get me like 20% more, the ability to bend my knee. And it was so great. It was so great. So, all right. So closet, and then in my bedroom, clean the carpets, and I may, I think I store our linens in there. So I kind of want to focus on sorting through linens and seeing what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. All right. So bedrooms, all the bedrooms. If you're a mama and you've got kiddos, you can pick one or all, however you want to do it, or one a week. Or like me, I'll clean carpets 1 week, I'll do the closet 1 week. That's probably going to take 2 weeks, and then my linens will be the 3rd week. And I may switch out, like I always have a fall, kind of fall spring bedspread, fall summer bedspread, summer fall, and then spring winter bedspread. And it's just kind of a weird thing how I do it. And I've got 2 by Pioneer Woman. So one of them has kind of like the peaches and those colors in it, and the teal and that. And that I kind of see as fall, and I see it as summer. So it's kind of weird, my timing. So I usually put that on in the fall, and then I go to something more Christmassy. So I don't necessarily, I may keep it on, but I put something over it that kind of covers it up. And then my summer is a red, white, and blue Pioneer Woman. And it's funny, it really should be, it should be fall, spring is for that peach one. And then the red, white, and blue should be summer. And if you want to have it at Christmas, you could have it at Christmas. But I really prefer Christmas blankets. And that's what I have, a big Snoopy Christmas blanket. Yes, I love it. So anyways, and that's what I use. All right, this is it. So my goals are done. I will literally lift this, put that in the next planner. This will be a 2-page memory keeping spread. I've got my month in review. I'll add a few more things here that's more private. I'll put my favorite picture of the month here. And this could be where you put your picture. You know, if you're not taking a picture every month, are you the person that never gets their picture taken? Yes, that's me. I'm raising my hand. Yes. So, I mean, you could put a picture of yourself there. But just find a place somewhere in here where you can, and if you're working on like losing weight or, um, I don't know, you're working on, maybe one of your goals is you're biting your fingernails. And yeah, you all of a sudden stop biting your fingernails. And every month you want to take a picture of how your nails are looking. I don't bite my nails. This is a result of somebody who did my nails very badly 6 weeks ago. And they literally are still breaking. They're so weakened by what they did. And yeah, yes, so they changed their policy in that salon, and literally they take off all nail polish, whether it is just regular nail polish, gel nail, or what do you call it, dip nails. They do it all with a Dremel, and it just takes off so much of your nail. Mine just are cratering. They're literally just I have a polish by Barrio. It's a 7-in-1 elixir nail treatment, and I do it twice a week to try to salvage my nails and to get them to grow back out. And I had all my nails long, blah blah blah, but that's okay. It's probably pretty good for all this gardening, though. I do wear gloves. All right, so one thing I did not tell you that we are also going to focus on, and maybe you just put this under here under health, is self-care. So this next month we are going to focus on self-care, and that will just be kind of preparing for May, because May's Mother's Day. So it's going to be a really amazing time. I want us to work on self-care. April, May, I want everybody to just consider what is God's plan in their life and how does that play out. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Whoops, I just dropped the cover. Thank you for understanding yesterday. I mean, I just looked at my husband. He just looked at me and said, it is too late for you to video. You won't even get decent lighting. And he was right. It was just so pitch black, lightning thundering, just the flashes and everything. It was just like, you can't, because the door right here is all glass. So anyways, but thank you for understanding for last night. So I combined our Monday and last Friday and then this Friday, because this Friday we are going to have a fun, kind of a really basic Resurrection Sunday, just fun class. So come on back and we'll do that together. I have some fun things that I found at Hobby Lobby. I will share that with you. And then I just want to talk about some basic, journaling, just basic journaling. Okay, on Friday. And that will tie in this Monday, today's Thursday, this past Monday, and then Friday, Resurrection Sunday. So I hope that sounds good. I hope that works for you. I do want us to be able to use our journals and leave this legacy that will be going and memories of our lives, as well as memory keeping and with pictures and whatnot and memorabilia. But also, this is a place for you to write your prayers to God, to be writing scripture and the whole thing. And so it's really how you choose to utilize it. Now, the April kits, like I said, don't have to be thought of as just April. So you could use it for journaling, memory keeping, etc. So that's why I want to spend a little bit more time on maybe Friday, Saturday, and talk about the journaling aspect of it and using it as a Christian journal. So, all right, friends, I love you guys as much as I love you. God loves you so much more, so much more. All right, friends, today is the Monday, Thursday thing. I don't know much about it. I just printed out a document. We have something at our church tonight, a supper, a potluck supper. And then I know our pastor is going to talk about a Seder dinner and all of that. So it'll be a really wonderful opportunity for us to kind of come together and, sharing this. And I'm excited to see what he's such a really good teacher. And my husband and I are always very challenged at his teaching. So we're excited to see what he's going to bring, quote, to the table. I know, I could not use that joke. All right, friends, I love you. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye now.